Hey there guys, Rothbox here. We're jumping into another vintage cube draft, and today we have a very special guest, one of the good friends I met up in Philly, co-host of a super funny podcast, wonderful guy, Mike. You want to say hi?
Hey everyone, thanks for having me on. I'm super excited to do some drafting here.
Yeah, this should be super fun. So I always have this question. I asked all the people who joined me. Well, I guess normally I asked, do you want to draft for fun or do you want to draft to win? And what I've kind of realized is that what you kind of end up doing is you just kind of draft, and usually you want to try to win anyway. But I guess here's the more question I want to tailor this. Is there some kind of strategy in drafting that you really gravitate towards? There's like a style of like vintage deck, like Reanimator or Storm, or what's your like favorite thing to do?
I love just drafting ridiculous 5-color piles, honestly. So I don't know how feasible that is in cube like this, but I'm, that anything where I'm like, oh, I've produced an insane amount of fixing and can now run any of the stupid things that I want to run. That's my go-to usually.
So what I'm hearing is we're drafting the 4-color Omnath deck. 4-color Omnath like value pile, which wins too many games of you going, how are they winning? How do they keep dropping these crazy bombs? And they're just like, my whole deck is crazy bombs.
Yeah, that's all we're running. Why would we run something else?
Hell yeah, that sounds amazing. All right, yeah, let's get into this draft. All right, so here we are in the draft. All right, pack one.
Well, we found what we were maybe talking about.
Okay, yeah, so here's the thing. There's like what's the correct pick? Maybe like Oko's one of the best cards in the cube. Archon's one of the best Reanimator targets. But like, we just talked about it.
We did just talk about it.
All right, so that sounds like we take Omnath and just see what we can do.
Yeah, we just take our favorite non-black card every time. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of works. I mean, like, here, I'm probably leaning just like birds.
Yeah, birds seems great.
Just fix all problems. Like I said, I'm gonna we'll talk through some of the pack also just because we have time.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, this I like. So this one starts where, because we get a pack one, it means we can prioritize fetches and triomes and dual lands. Like, we have the ability to really actually have a solid mana base and then just kind of see where we want to go. Like, I mean, this is one of the decks where realistically, like, you can do something like weird. Like, heck, even if we want to splash black, we could with like Storm, or like if we want to just go big creatures, or
totally. Yeah, and I feel like we're seeing stuff like the Krasis, and I don't know, there's just big enough stuff that whatever you can do, if you can cast huge things on the flip side.
Krasis is always one of those cards where I feel like I look at it and go, that's not that good. And then I play it against it and I'm like, why is this card so dumb? Like, it's like, it's just, a giant flying trampler that draws you cards and gains life. And I'm like, right, that's so problematic.
All of the things that you want it to do.
All right, so here's what we're talking about. We have, so this one does tap for black, which is maybe an ideal. We do have the Marsh Flats, same thing, but it can get any white dual lands.
Yeah, and then there's also the Vista. I don't know. So there's dual lands in the pool usually?
Yes, we have Shocklands, dual lands, and Triomes all fetchable.
Gotcha. Okay.
So other than that, though, Toski's not a bad option for like creature-based decks. Reclaimer's not bad if we want to go lands.
Reclaimer seems pretty good.
Like
that is sort of where we're headed, right?
Yeah, because these fetches are both fine, but not really the best fetches for us, and this kind of lets us get. Also, search your library for all lands. Yeah, which means you can search your library for non-basics and then, or for fetches, which triggers Omnath's third ability.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
Yeah, I believe I've talked myself into this pick, so I like this Reclaimer here. Move to deck. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one.
This is an interesting one.
Just looking at the cards, Simic Signet is awesome. Signet's at fix, always can be powerful. Shelduck Isle is one of those cards where I feel like really goes under the radar, but can kind of just win games.
What's the condition you need to meet?
So you have to have, I believe it's either player. Yeah, a library has 20 or fewer cards in it. Interesting. Which in limited, happens pretty regularly.
Yeah, you get there. Like, even the Sower is like kind of interesting.
So it's hilarious. If anyone's playing like Reanimator or Big Fatties, you're just like, we lost a game yesterday to similar effect. But we dropped in an Eldrazi off Eureka, and then our opponent just dropped in Treachery, and I just went, you've won this exchange.
I could even see the Hierarch, but I think the Signet seems good to me.
I think that's like the disciplined correct pick.
Sure.
Like I think all the other picks are definitely defensible. I think Signet is like probably the most flexible pick. Like okay, so like for instance, if we want to go Storm now, we have Brain Freeze. If we want to go the kind of Spellslinger route with lots of colors, Third Path Iconoclast, Time Warp is just Time Warp.
Time Warp is just Time Warp. It's always hard to pass up a nice Time Warp.
There's also Aetherflux for Aetherflux Storm.
It's so true.
I mean, that one's
still
tough
hard
and
to
limited.
evaluate.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like normal set drafts. I kind of like the Time Warp. I feel like we're sort of Simic base.
I think that's
like red and white being
the splashes.
The extra things, yeah.
I think it's probably a good shout. Oh, okay. That's interesting. This is, I mean, so Temple Garden's really good here, but I kind of want to try Bordenklex.
I kind of like it too. We just need to grab like, I mean, if Temple Garden wheeled, that would have been insane. But we just need to grab some like nice fetchable forests with it too.
I agree. Yeah. Oh, is it because just forest? I mean, that does work with Temple Garden, so it's not maybe ideal that we have to pass the Temple Garden for this, but I think.
Oh, I love the Temple. I love the Bornklex though.
Okay.
How can you pass it up?
Okay, good.
If you've got the Omnath out, triggers it, it's great. Okay. Yeah, fetch is probably right.
Damn though, I'm like looking at like, so I have a deep love of Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at too.
It's funny. So it's one of those cards that I got as a kid in one of those World Championship decks, and like even like 8-year-old me was like, this seems broken, and now like adult me is like, this still seems broken.
I kind of agree. I feel like it still is, especially if we're gonna find. I don't know. It's better in Reanimator stuff, right?
Yeah.
Where you want to be pitching the creature.
God, all right, I think because we do not have a fetch land, and this is
I think we need a fetch land.
Like, it hurts me, but I think that we have to. Oh, God. Overgrown is a fetchable.
Overgrown is nice. Even Kogla's pretty good. I guess we don't have any really goofy humans to be bouncing around yet.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kogla just as a enters the battlefield fight and then blow up artifact enchantments.
Yeah, I do too.
Rexage is a good sideboard card, but it feels bad to take a sideboard card this early.
Yeah, I'm leaning like land or Kogla.
I'm gonna give you final call so that way I don't get yelled at in the comments.
Let's do the land. Let's do the land.
All right.
We'll be super mature. We're entering our adult era. And there's the Arbor Elf.
Yeah, Arbor Elf seems like the correct pick also. I actually love Brazen Borrow also.
Oh, Brazen Borrower is awesome.
I don't know though. I think Arbor Elf is probably better.
Yeah, I think Arbor is probably better. Even like stupid stuff like Mind's Desire might work.
I love Mind's Desire. Okay, interesting. So this
hey,
is like
there's our
Crisis.
Crisis.
Yeah, I think that's actually kind of a cool pick here. Like Plowhunter is good if you have a lot of really early board. Oh, okay, so this is cool. So this it's a fetchable forest also, which fits us. Yeah. It's awkward that our two forests are both swamps also. We can't use that, but
I guess that's true. Well, we could just take the Wish Claw and say we're true 5-color madness, but the Sower seems like the responsible one otherwise, right?
Yeah, I like the pure chaos. You're like, well, we could just go 5-color if you insist.
If you just commit, you're never punished. Okay, the Reservoir, how can we turn that down? It's too silly.
Oh, and the Temple Garden wield.
And the Temple Garden wield.
And the Survival for the Fittest wield. All right.
Wow, what were we saying? We really cut green well enough, huh?
I'm not saying we're the best drafters of all time, but we wheeled literally 3 for 3 the cards we wanted. And a Mox Jet to top it off, right off the top.
Are Moxen just like, you always take them?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a free land drop, and in something like this where it's like so powerful to get ahead, like the fact that say we could drop Survival of the Fittest on turn 1, or like a Signet on turn 1 is just like, I mean, it's why stuff like, Chrome Mox is played in CDH.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like I would love a Tropical Island really badly.
No, but I'm happy with the Mox.
Honestly, other than that, this pack's kind of weird for us. Like, Volcanic Island's good for us, Tropical Island's good for us, maybe one of them wheels, but like, we can't really play Snuff Out. A lot of the other red cards and white cards are a little weird in our colors. I guess this pack does have Kiki and Deceiver, which is a little odd, but...
I mean, there's an Eldrazi Titan. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so we have another fetchable Triumph, which is a green-blue one. We do have a Ceaseless Hunger, which So, this is one of the things where... So, do we want to have one of those other big, kind of huge idiot ramp payoffs? Because this is not bad with it.
I love a nice big huge idiot ramp payoff.
So
that's like
this does also work with Bornklex. The other Eldrazi's have that trigger where they shuffle back in. This one does not. And so if you ever, activate his Saga ability, which is difficult, but mill 10 cards, put 2 creature cards from among the mill cards onto the battlefield. So that can be done. And
exiles the top 20 cards of their library that's just so fun.
Ooh, this is tough. Oh my goodness, this is actually a tough one.
It is tough.
We're not a pod deck, I don't think.
No, I don't think we are. But I could see us taking Eladamri's, or even just like.
So Esper Sentinel's good, Eladamri's
Yeah.
good, Shaman's good, Tireless Tracker's good, like Mana Leak.
I kind of like the Tireless Tracker, and we just trying to lean into the landfall. Maybe even the like Avenger makes it back.
Yeah, I think Avenger could. Avenger's not a card that's played as often anymore because it's like it's powerful, but Cube has kind of gone different directions. It's just like, you know, green stuff. That being said, though,
Ugh, this is tough. It's so
Yeah.
hard. There's the Manamorphose and the Worldly Tutor, right?
yeah. So that's where I'm leaning. I mean, some of the question is, do we take Sacred Foundry as a red-white land?
Technical red-white. Do we? Yeah. It could be that.
Do we take Phantasmal Image as just like a really good, like, clone effect, which is really
I kind of
good?
like the Fimage. I like it.
Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. I think that's gonna be quite powerful. Yeah, because like I feel like these both are very good, but I think we don't 100% need them. Oh,
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Interesting.
Huh.
Quarter Bounty could be really interesting. Green Sun's always great. Mirari's Wake also just lets us actually cast Ulamog and things.
True. But Court of Bounty also lets us just put Ulamog into play, right?
At the beginning of your upkeep, so we have to stay the Monarch. But that being
Yeah.
said, in something like Vintage Cube, there aren't as many. So this card sucks against mono red, mono white. It's great against any control deck.
Yeah. It also gives us an excuse to run like a Fog if it's in the. I don't know if Fog is in here, but I love silly things like that. Too.
No, I'm totally cool. I've never played this card, and I'm totally cool with trying this out.
Let's do it.
We played our Through the Breach deck with Xenagos, the God Xenagos, yesterday, because I was just like, we've never tried it, but wouldn't it be funny if? And it's like, yeah, let's try it out.
Do we have enough dorks to run Winter Orb as true degenerate gamers? I think a land is probably good.
So my thought is enough dorks to run Upheaval. Because Upheaval, if you get ahead and are able to generate like extra mana and then like replay dorks and mana rocks and stuff, is kind of game over.
We could just take the land too, the Hallowed Fountain. So we do have Winslow Teeth, right?
Yeah, that's the. Yeah.
Let's do it and see what makes it back.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well.
Okay.
Interesting. So we got the twisties. Do we get a little twisted?
We could get twisted. We could take King Kenny since we're.
All right,
playing...
hold on. We're talking about 5-color nonsense.
Yeah, we're talking about 5-color nonsense anyway.
All right.
So...
Twist my arm. We even have the black sources in the lands.
We do.
This is one of those things where I'm like, is this going to be the correct pick? I'm like, I do not care. Like, if I get to play Kenrith and then like just use any of his abilities, I have won this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we just hit all of the Eldrazi while we're at it?
Can we actually do this one is my question.
We have a Court of Bounty.
Oh. Yeah, right. Why not? I mean, other than that,
we're not necessarily
Island.
likely to, but we might. You know, we're not bad. It's not impossible.
No, yeah. Other than that, we're missing out on like Fire Island, which I don't think is gonna happen. Unreal Breach is cool, but we're just not a Breach deck.
There's your Oath.
Oh god. So we run Oath, we have to cut all the mana dorks as a thing.
What does Oath do again?
So if at the end of each player's upkeep, so they can do it too. If the opponent has more creatures in play than you do, you reveal cards at the top of your library until you find a creature, put it into play, and then you throw the rest in the graveyard.
I see.
So
maybe just something else then.
Probably just Get Probe?
Get Probe is, yeah, it's never terrible.
Alright. My computer's being weird. There we go. Okay. I don't think we're playing Get Pro, but it's possible.
Yep. Parallax Wave. That's funny. Is there the Parallax Wave? Is there Opalescence in this?
There's no Opalescence.
Okay, good.
There is a infinite combo with, I believe, Leonin, Relic Warder, and some other card. I can't remember. I know there's a combo. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna take the Sea Chrome Coast.
Yeah, that seems fine. The Mystical isn't bad. We have a Time Warp. But that's okay.
Did I not? What the heck? Alright, my computer didn't let me pick the correct card. That's interesting.
It was voice activated. It knew we wanted the Parallax
It's literally
Wave.
not letting me select anything.
Huh.
Like it's mousing over stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is... I don't I'm gonna take this. I didn't. Did I take the right card? Nope. I took Birthing Pod. Interesting. Would you like mana? Alright, I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah. Let's try.
We currently Manamorphose is picked. This is a weird bug. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna restart Magic Online after this and see what happens.
Sounds good. There's the wake.
Yeah, we're gonna move that deck. I don't. Okay, well, all right, hold on. Winter Orb, we can do it.
You take it? Maybe.
We got it. Okay.
Nice. Sure.
Move to sideboard. Okay, it seems like I fixed the problem. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, it seems okay now. Maybe that Hierarch? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hierarch is the best pick here. Sanctum, because we can't fetch for it's not great. Steam Vents is good, but not amazing. Signet's good, but I think Hierarch is just great. Echo is also such a good card, but we don't really have anything to really take advantage of it. It's also, I always forget that that's Echo of Eons, because that art only exists on Magic Online, and so I always forget what it is.
Yeah, I'm so unused to the Magic Online only stuff. I'm just I'm an arena noob.
You arena child. All right, so
options.
Yeah, we have a Tri-Land, which fixes for all our colors. We got Raphaelos, who's great for if we have a bunch of forests. Knight gets us any lands and technically ramps us. Fixes
and
land.
Does stuff with Omnath. We're a little light on 3. I don't know if that's a thing to worry about in this format.
It will depend. If we get enough ramp at 1 and 2, it's not a big deal. But right now, it is a little awkward. I think Knight Wheels is my only thought because it's okay.
Gotcha.
So I think maybe take the Garden Wheel the Knight.
That seems good to me. Even Devoted Druid might come back.
Yeah,
too.
Devoted Druid. There's good cards in this pack. I think this pack is actually quite good.
There is a Cradle.
Yeah, so that seems powerful.
There's also Oracle of Moldiah, which seems like exactly what our deck is trying to do, right?
Yeah, that's also
or is
true.
It too slow?
I think you're correct on Oracle. I think we're not playing that or Parallax Wave, so that looks like we have a lot more 4-drops we do. I think Oracle's actually perfect. Also, we're not really playing Birthing Pod, so really our 4-drop slot actually was not that full, so it actually looks great. Because I mean, ooh, Spring Bloom Druid actually? It's you sacrifice a land, put 2 lands into play.
It's Harrow on a creature.
Or Polluted Delta.
Delta seems okay. I'm also worried about our interaction. Like, do we need ways to deal with things at some point?
That's fair. I guess we could take a Force of Vigor, but that
seems bad.
Yeah.
I like the Spring Bloom or the Gruul over that.
Okay. I like Spring Bloom just for our 3s. Also, the fact that it does trigger our Omnath.
Oh, what about Eureka?
Yeah, so I was thinking that. I was like, well, so that's an option.
I kind of think it's Eureka.
We would just be dropping like Vorinclex or Ulamog or Emrakul. I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. There's also Dream Halls, but that's also like scary.
Yeah. It also doesn't work with our Titans, I think.
Oh, she has a color with it. What? Wow. Yeah, I can't read. I just assumed I thought it was card type for some reason. Yeah, I'm fine with Eureka. I think it's a cool pick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crucible Worlds isn't bad for us, right? And then we just grab more fetches?
Right now we only have Windswept Teeth.
Oh, it is bad for us then.
So Utopia Sprawl, maybe?
I kind of like Utopia Sprawl. Hey, gotta go Ren and Realmbreaker, right?
It does fix all of our land colors.
It sure does. And it also lets us, like, mill through to get to our Titans.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Well, there's Tooth and Nail.
There's so many options here.
Yeah.
Tooth and Nail does seem really good for us.
It does seem not bad. Okay, so not what we wanted came back. That's fine. So Botanical Sanctum does fix. Acidic Slime does blow up anything, basically. Target artifact.
Yeah.
It's a good sideboard option.
Mm-hmm.
Because that has to hit a forest. We do have a lot of forests, so that's good at least. Yeah, I think Slime for the side?
Yeah, I think it's either that or, like, one of the lands. But I like Slime for the side.
Oh, interesting. So we wheeled... Holy shit, okay.
Oh, real. So many options.
Yeah, so Knight's good. Raphaelos is good if we have a lot of forests, like so to actually get to stuff like Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, I kind of like Time of Need.
Just to
Just
search
because,
for any legendary creature.
yeah, like if we're playing Court or Eureka, it lets us get
Fortplex,
Ulamog and
Kenrith,
stuff.
Ulamog,
Yeah.
Emrakul, Omnath.
And if we're not right, yeah, it just lets us get Omnath to try and turn the other stuff online, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so Edric is good with attacking with idiots.
We
Heartbeat.
don't have a lot of idiots though.
Yeah, I don't love Heartbeat because it gives your opponent first shot at it, basically, unless you're really able to go off that turn, but...
Mentor seems like okay, though.
Maybe. I'll move to the sideboard for now. We can definitely look at it. I'll take a Force of Vigor for the sideboard, though.
Yeah. Nice. Terastodon. I like it.
And yeah, Crucible for the
Hey, we
sideboard.
even got the Crucible. So now if we find it, like, what do you think? Even like 2 more fetches, we might want to bring
that was
in.
pack 3, so now we're done.
Okay. Never mind.
So, I said Crucible, we're probably not playing, but so we have 28 cards, so we need to cut a couple.
Yeah.
Let me move the big fat idiots over because for some reason they're like, oh, by CMC, it's like, all right, we just need the big idiots in like a column.
Yeah, 1 big idiots column, please.
Probably cut a Git Probe. I don't think it's what we need.
I agree with that.
So for like dropping big idiots in play, we have Tooth and Nail, we got Court of Bounty, we got Eureka. That seems not bad.
Yeah, that seems like plenty. Honestly, I'm a little worried that we don't have much to Fimage since all our big idiots are legendary.
Yeah, that's true. I don't hate cutting that. Cause yeah, so we have like a couple mana dorks, which is good. Springbloom Druid trigger is a like ramp, fixes our lands. Tireless Tracker's good with the landfall. Reclaimer's good with landfall. We got like a fetch. We got some ways to get some extra lands. Not a ton, but I feel like if we can trigger it once, we're probably okay.
Yep.
I mean, if we just gain 4 life off every landfall's kind of good enough.
Yeah. What's our worst big idiot? Because I feel like we might be able to drop 1 here.
I feel like our worst is... So it's difficult. So Terrastodon's a big idiot that you can drop, but it's kind of the worst one. But Hydroid Crisis you can't really cheat out. You have to actually cast.
I think the Crisis could go then.
Okay. I think we can bring the Crisis as a sideboard card against a lot of decks, because I think it's super powerful. My last cut might be...
What about Tooth and Nail? I feel like it's... We might never be resolving it, is my concern.
I was going to say maybe Sower.
I could see Sower going. The funny thing about dropping Sower is it leaves us with literally 0 pieces of interaction.
Okay, that's
except for Terrastodon.
Also valid. So what the options is we have 1, 2... We could go down to 4 big idiots instead of 5.
I'm not upset by that.
Like sideboard Terrastodon. Because, I mean, like, these we can actually cast is the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine dropping them because they're also very powerful. And then... Yeah, I mean, because we can also sideboard as need be. I don't mind, like, taking out Sower or, I don't know, Court against, like, aggro decks or something like that.
Yeah, Court can come right out against aggro decks, I think.
This is going to be a very weird deck, but I think it could... So this one's actually either going to do really well because it's, like, kind of so weird, or it's just going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're counting the Mock Jet as a land, basically, because it's a land. I guess to be fair, that means we're at 16 lands. We maybe want to go to 17 in a deck like this.
What if we just put a forest in and hit him with the old 41 card special?
Ooh, what a great idea. All right. You don't hear me complain. All right, so here we are in game 1, and we're on the play. We're on the draw. I'm a liar. That being said, we have Eureka in hands and Ulamog.
Stuff we want here.
So we keep this. Yeah, keep it to keep. Because we just dropped birds, right? Oh,
I think so, yeah.
So this is actually awkward. They're playing Reanimated, which means they might also have big fatties. Hold on. So here's the trick. We let them dump them first. We let them think they're real smart.
Yes.
We dump their idiots, and then we Eureka.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so we will need another land. I guess we could technically use Reclaimer to get another land. Oh, sacrifice a land. Never mind. You sack a land or search for a land. That's fine. I also have faith that we'll draw another land in time. Yep, the old Putrid Imp beats 1/1. Sounds good. This is the one card I'm not afraid of.
I'm terrified.
Oh, and they're passing. Interesting. Okay, so we have 3 mana. I'm just gonna play Realmbreaker, right?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, like we're losing some life here, but I don't really actually care that much. Doesn't matter. Realm Breaker. So here's the question, though. Do I tick down and try to hit a land off this? Or do I just...
I think you just tick up, because if we need to hit a land next turn, we can. We can tick down for that.
Oh,
because we already played.
It doesn't untap the land, so that's a
no, it doesn't.
Great. Well, that's fine. I didn't realize that this card seems less good than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not the Nissa that does that.
I mean, to be fair though, that Nissa, I played like the limited format, but also just like some standard. And, like that Nissa was like the bane of my existence.
Oh yeah, that Nissa was too much.
Coma. Okay, Coma's annoying, but I actually don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. Especially, we'll see. I'm assuming they're gonna, Necromancy. That's fine. Not ideal, but it's okay. Because if we can get Ulamog out, I don't care if they have a 6/6. We're exiling their deck.
Yeah, they might be able to tap it down, but we'll see.
We will also have... I mean, we also get to drop Vorinclex and Kenrith and everyone. Yes, we can't do anything yet, so that's fine. That's frustrating. Okay, so now I'm going to mill.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think now is when you search.
Lands?
Do you have some kind of answer here?
Yeah, I'm like, I guess I could tap down my bird, but I can float mana in response. We did hit a land. Cool. It doesn't matter if we get this forest. Okay. All right. Well, we're doing it. This is what we picked Eureka for.
What the deck does.
Surprise. Figure it out.
What do we lead with? The Vorinclex?
I was just gonna play Elvish Reclaimer.
Oh, okay.
Lead with a kind of a dumb idiot.
Works for me.
Oh, Rabble Master. It's fine. What else you got? Nothing? Ooh, I got bad news for you. I got bad news!
Yeah.
I would like to get 2 forests, yeah. Take into my hands. Do we take the basic forest or just like the Twilight Lands or Triomes?
I think you could take the useful Triome and maybe a forest.
That makes sense to me. If we had 1 more mana, we could attack. But now, I mean, also, like, I have Kenrith all of his activated abilities. So, like I said, you can make 3/3s here, but I don't actually care. Because, I mean, heck, I'll just attack with only Ulamog. I have a 6/6. I have a 5/5 who can make things bigger or draw cards. Like, yeah, okay, maybe the Kenrith was not a bad pick in this. I'm generally looking at them like, I don't know what they do here. Yeah, they're going to combat. Because I think they don't know what they do here.
I mean, they have to, like, kind of cheekily try and tap things down.
I'm going to block with my indestructible creature.
Seems good to me.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I don't think there's combat tricks, but also I've been wrong before. Yeah, they're just passing. Okay, cool. Which also means I'm gonna time warp here.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So I'm just gonna attack them mill 20, then attack them mill 20. So that'll be fun. We're gonna combat.
Let's see if they go for the tap down.
They have to.
Right?
There we go. Okay.
Yep. Makes sense.
That's still fine. So I'm gonna attack with his Vorinclex, I guess. Yeah. I can also just put counters on it, which I don't feel like they realize.
Yeah, what's going on here?
They're just trading. Interesting.
I kind of like putting. It just takes 1 counter, right? It's a 6/6. Yeah, that seems good.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just put a counter on it.
It does turn off our time warp, but I think we could just like block with one of our lands or something.
As I was saying, like, I don't really mind. I mean, that's some of the thing is like we can do that, but also like, so I'll tick this up now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think the garden. We might as well leave it as a 3/3 for.
That's true.
And then, did we play a land yet?
Yes, we did. So I can still gain 5 life at the end of the turn. Cool.
Yeah, we like
Or,
5
or
life.
put counters on stuff too. That's also fine.
Mhm.
So this is some of the thing though. So they get say another coma here. Like coma's annoying, but I don't know. I'm not super worried. Okay, so we have to sacrifice a creature. That's fine. I'm gonna sacrifice his Elvish Reclaimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, cancel. Don't. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I would like to now sacrifice. So that's weird. I'm like I know what you want. Just let me sacrifice it. I don't have responses.
Yeah. It's just a little clunky.
So the goblin has to attack. It's fine. Other blocks. Yep. Sure. Yep. And then let's end of turn. We're going to. Yeah, they gotta draw a card. It's fine. I'm gonna add counters to Kenrith, I think, because this way now we have two. We can have 7/7s attacking. They only have the 1 coma.
They might start double blocking. Is one thing to consider.
Yeah, that's also true. So they have 1 coma to attack down, 1 to. Okay, interesting. That's funny. So we're
funny.
Yeah, go to combat. They didn't tap down. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So I think I'm going to attack with Vorinclex.
Yep, I think so.
They'll have to double block, which is. But so this is fine though, because also we have Time Warp. We have Time Warp. We also can reanimate if we need to.
You have to somehow find. Honestly, reanimating Vorinclex wouldn't even be bad.
Nope, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just like.
Don't mind fetching up some more lands.
I mean, either way, we're milling 20 cards in their deck, or exiling. Oh, we can look at their deck too. Okay, cool. They have the new Atraxa. Okay, that makes sense. Demonic Tutor. Nice deck. Not a bad deck. Not a bad deck. It's a shame that we're gonna lose to Eureka and like a bunch of idiots. Man, I've played more Eureka in the last 2 days than I have in my entire like Vintage Cube life, and honestly, I am sad now that I haven't played more Eureka in the past.
Yeah, a realization that you've had this opportunity the whole time. That's a real Eureka moment.
Damn it. You got me with that one, and I'm a little upset. All right. So, oh, wait, I can give all creatures trample. Right. Interesting. That's also pretty good. I think opponent is now very mad they didn't tap down Ulubog for blocks because we're just sitting in attacks.
Yes.
Here we go. All right, so let's just give all creatures, sure. All creatures get trample, and they don't. Wait, hold on. So they'd be taking 14. Okay, so I can't kill them here.
Yeah, not quite.
But this does mean I get to cast Time Warp now. Oh, and become the Monarch. That's neat.
We like being the Monarch.
I love being the Monarch. Play this land, and now I would love. Pick me. Let's not pick the wrong player. Alright. Time Warp. So the annoying part is they do actually get another a coil, which is obnoxious, but.
Right, they do get another
they just
coil.
scoop. Yeah. Alright. Okay, cool.
Fair enough.
So we have to sideboard against them. This one seems.
I
Okay.
think we do probably want our anti enchantment stuff, right? Like the force at least.
Yeah,
maybe,
I
or
think Force and Acidic are both good here because they're going to do the same kind of thing. Which does mean I think Eureka's, as good as it was that game, is probably worse because they could be dropping fatties.
I agree.
And
maybe we get rid of the tooth and nail?
Yeah, we can. I think that's fine this game. Or would you want to keep tooth, or would you want to cut Mirari's Break or tooth and nail?
I like Mirari's, I think.
Okay, that's cool with me.
We could also consider bringing in Phantasmal Image. Bad against Coma, but like lets us copy one of their big things if they do end up reanimating.
I hate that. I think we're doing that. I would cut Mirari's Wake. But I don't know, because I mean, that does let us hard cast our Emrakuls and stuff.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
It does.
I don't know, because Sower's going to be incredible in this matchup.
Yeah, Sower's going to be good. I think Phantasmal is also. Maybe we drop, like, Survival of the Fittest?
Yeah, this is weird, but I think that's the right pick.
Because I don't want to get that. I don't know that we saw them actually on straight up reanimate, but I don't think we want to give them stuff to reanimate off of our survival anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good shot. I didn't even think about that. Oh, this hand's perfect, though.
Oh yeah, we love this.
Yeah, these have been good hands. Okay, so would you Utopia Sprawl or Hierarch turn 1?
I think Utopia's. What are we trying to do turn 2? Play the Ren and Realmbreaker?
Probably.
Yeah, so I think we'd Hierarch then.
Okay. I don't know if it really makes a difference. I'm just like trying to think in my head because we can have double blue either way for Sower. Because I feel like that's be a nice part about Coma is that we can just take it. And like it's indestructible. It's like cool.
With Hierarch first, I think we can play the Sprawl and
Alright, well, they have turn 1 and Tomb again, which is not ideal for us. Coma again though, but the same thing. If they reanimate it, we can still get that pretty quickly.
Yeah, we can. And then they just have to sit there hoping they have something to deal with that Sower.
Yup.
And we can just get it back with Ren and Realmbreaker too.
Yup. Alright, so... Oh, I can play Temple Garden, pay 2 life, put the Sprawl on the Temple Garden, right? Or the...
Yep.
Yeah.
I think either one.
And then we can still play Ren and Realmbreaker.
Yeah.
What color do we want? Oh, we want blue.
Yes.
Yeah. Boom. That's a pretty good turn 2. All right.
That's a pretty good turn 2.
I'm not leaving my other land up for murder though. I'm surprised it's also you cannot choose up to 1. Oh, it is up to 1, but what?
It is up to 1, and it does give it hexproof too. So.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, that's always like scary to me when you're like, I'll make this creature a land, and your opponent's just waiting. You're like, good, I will Stone Rain you to oblivion.
Yeah, perfect.
So this is funny. Even if they now immediately reanimate Coma, we get to take it, or just blow up the. Like if they use an enchantment to get it, we can blow that up.
Yep. What a brilliant sideboard.
Turns out we're geniuses. Who knew? Recurring Nightmare. Oh, this is even better because they lose their creature and then we just take whatever they don't want. So they're getting Coma. Yep. I feel a little bad, but not that bad.
No, not too bad.
not too bad. Anyone who plays Coma deserves this. I'm keeping this on record. Okay, so blue. I will take that Coma, please.
I can't imagine they're excited about that.
No, I somehow feel they're pretty upset with that one. Whatever, I don't need to make a land of 3/3. That's fine. I'll just take it up. Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Seems good.
Nothing like following this up with a time warp too.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I guess here they can kill Sower, which would be annoying.
Yeah, they would get it. They would have a chance.
Yes.
There they go.
So we still get the 3/3.
We can just downtick Ren.
Wait, do they get the? No, we still get 3/3. Okay.
We get the 3/3. We can downtick Ren and get the Sower back.
No, because only among the milled cards.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm just gonna block here, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so let's see what we draw. Not ideal because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so do I?
Yeah, I think it's time to downtick the Ren.
Yeah, see if we can find an untapped land. We do. I guess I get this. I'm just gonna get this plains. That's fine. There's no real reason to take damage right now. So play this. I guess I do just time warp here.
I kind of think you Vorinclex over time warping. The thing about time warp is it just gives them more coils. So like, I don't know.
No, I think that's fair. I guess I'm just trying to figure out. I guess we're just trying to ramp into because this is 8. We're already at 5. I guess we're not that far away. Sure, just basic one. Yeah, because I'm kind of in the camp also. I don't really care if they kill Ren at this point. We kind of have all the land fixing we need.
Yeah, I think it's just about staying alive as much as possible.
Yeah, because honestly, even next turn, we have 5 mana. We can play a land, time warp, and get to... I guess we don't need to do it immediately. But we can get this next turn. Yeah, because if we just play land, we can acidic slime. Oh, they're tapping that down. Sure. Oh, they're gonna kill Ren. That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine.
Yeah, we're not dying, so we do not care.
Great.
Yeah, they're also attacking. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We're taking 3. It is a shame, though, that we didn't get to keep. They had the answer in hand for Sower.
They did. Yeah, it is a bummer.
I mean, that's okay. It honestly slowed them down a bunch. They're still on 3 lands, and they're playing. Oh, now they're gonna get back Grave Titan, though. That's more of a problem. Okay. Well, we might be losing this one, but that is okay. We haven't lost it yet.
Yeah, not quite. We're just approaching. We're just approaching that time.
Kenrith is interesting. Oh,
Kenrith gets us back to Sower.
Yeah, he does.
So can we play... Oh, but we don't have the black for it yet. So I think we need to
we have black. We have Overgrown Tomb.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, we could play him and, like, the Reclaimer as just a chump blocker, maybe?
Yeah, I don't hate that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because this does mean that next turn we can Time Warp and flip Boring Collects or Reanimate Sower. We have options. Yeah, because I'm happy to chump. I mean, I guess that they can tap down something with Combo. But we're not dead on the next attack. And we have 3 kind of guys I'm like... Well, we have 2 guys I'm kind of okay with chumping with.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess I have 5 cards in hand. They've only played 3 lands, so it's kind of a matter of seeing... Like, I'm trying to think of what options they could have or what they could have in hand. Okay, and...
Yeah, what's in there? Now they're on colors as well, too.
So that's not great for us, but also...
No.
They now only have 2 mana, though. They definitely don't have a sorcerer, or, like, any counter spells. I'm trying to think of what they could be getting here. Maybe just, like, Animate Dead? Oh, just
yeah, I think it's 1 removal.
That's a little weird, considering we can just reanimate that.
I think they can tap down both by sacking the 2 coils and swing in, and we might be dead.
12. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
But we'll see if they go for it.
That is indeed lethal.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yep. Looks like opponent is not a dummy. Okay, we're just going to the next game then. All right.
Found it.
So I don't think our sideboard was bad there. I think we got unlucky. I don't think there's anything we want to bring in otherwise. I think this is fine. Run it back.
I think it's fine too. Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, this time we're on the play though, so that's good. This hands doesn't do anything.
It does a little bit. It gets... Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't, does it? Yeah, it's not very good. This hand does much more.
Yeah, this hand does a lot of stuff. I like this hand. What are we throwing back? Just like the regular mountain?
Yeah, maybe the Jetmir's Garden? Is that crazy?
I think I want to keep the
I guess we want to keep
in case we...
It doesn't get us an additional color, and it's a tap land, but...
My thought was I could maybe cycle it if we need to.
That's true. Cycling is always nice.
But that being said, it might be just worth playing next turn. Because we're not going to be able to... Unless we draw like a crazy 3-drop, we don't really have anything to do. I mean, they're also not going to Fimage anything on turn 1, so that's good.
Yeah.
Or nothing. Sorry, there's nothing worth Fimaging.
Right.
Oh, they're just dismembering the bird. Okay.
Fair. You do need to bolt the bird.
It's a shame when the bird does not matter. I guess, yeah, we don't have blue now, but that's still fine. We don't have black, which is kind of... We don't have black or blue now, which is a pain.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's okay. Who needs those?
Us. We need them. I've got... We're the best ever. We are the best players of all time.
It's so true.
All right, cool. So let's... Yep, tap for this. All right. Please let my box revolves. Yep, thank you. That counts as a forest. Haha.
It sure does.
And just slam this Kenrith. I mean, it's not like it's super early, but I mean, still feels pretty good.
Now we just have to see...
I mean, if they have removal, it would be bad, but... I mean, it is what it is. If they don't have removal, this thing is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think if they don't have it, we might even just be grabbing the birds so that we can cast Image and draw more cards and stuff. Oh, that's looking dangerous.
I agree. Sorcery with 2 mana, or Entomb. Okay. Okay, I gotta remember that. We have Image in our hand, so I do actually think we get birds now.
Yeah.
Which is such a weird play, but I actually think that's correct.
Nothing like a nice 5-mana birds.
Okay. Oh, I can play Mirari's Wake.
Oh, that is pretty tempting.
Like, I don't think that's correct. I think we hold
No,
this.
I don't either. I think we hold it, but I think getting the birds is right.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna attack. I mean, they're gonna block, which is fine. They didn't block, or interesting.
Yeah, okay.
This is 5-3 enemy, yeah. So that's all the mana we have. I can do this at instant speed. Yes, cool.
Nice.
I have to check all these things. The amount of times
You
I've been
do.
screwed
You've
by
gotta
being
check
like,
them all.
yeah, like sorcery speed, and I'm like, so we've lost the game. I see.
The other one on Kenrith that gets me all the time is that the reanimation puts it under whoever's control.
Yeah, so that's the one that I always forget about.
Yep.
I mean, their deck is good. Spellseeker, Entomb, Coma again. This piece of shit.
Yeah, classic.
I guess to be fair though, like I said, I get to copy Coma, which is still not
Yeah.
ideal, but I mean, unless they have a direct removal spell, same thing. They didn't have one for Kenrith, so it's like, alright, I'm just gonna make coils also.
Yeah.
I guess they can target it though
Coils.
with the Coma. Yeah, that's annoying. Never mind. That actually sucks.
It does.
Okay.
That's very true.
If we can get an acidic slime or something like that, that would be amazing.
Hmm.
Do we have anything that is a mana of instant or sorcery that would deal with the Coma for 2 mana?
That is such a good question. We have our own tutors at 2. I'm trying to think if we have a bounce. I don't think we have, as I said, I don't think we have any interaction. We do need to, nice.
Thank you. Like, the fact that I'm like, alright, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Yep, you get the coil. I wonder if
And
it's,
there's our blue source. That's funny.
I know, I wonder if it's worth Fimaging. Just
It
try
might
to
just
see.
be, if we play Wake, we could play Wake and then play the Signet too. But
Yeah.
then I guess we're kind of sitting there tapped out. Because I think you're right. I think it's very likely that they're just going to target the Fimage and then we lose the Coma.
Which I'm debating doing the Spellseeker. So the other option is to do that to Coma and then just keep reanimating Fimage to make tokens.
I think the Spellseeker is smart because we'll be able to do the like
Alright, so,
reanimation stuff anyway.
so
right?
in that case, I'm going to play Mirage Wake first.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Nice. But we can't make blue.
I can with birds. Oh, when do you type a land for mana?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes, it is unfortunate.
Never mind. Whatever. Fine. Fimage.
Yeah, I think we can Fimage and Signet, and that's kind of okay. And then maybe cast whatever else we got.
Yeah, I mean, let's copy the Spellseeker. Do we have anything? That's the question. I don't know if we genuinely do.
There's at least one
We
tutorable
have
thing.
Time of Need,
Yeah.
which does get us Ulamog with this Mirari's Wake.
Yeah.
That seems good. Cool. All right, so I guess I cast 2 to cast Signet and then just cast Time of Need.
Yeah, I think so.
It's maybe not like the best play in the world, but this doesn't seem that bad actually. Yeah, we'll get
it's a little
hold on.
slow, but I think it's good.
So do we get Ulamog or Emrakul? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we cannot cast Ulamog, or we can't cast Emrakul. We could cast Ulamog.
So I think you'll win.
Okay. The positive side is that we still take us 2 turns to do that, but we're not dead in 2 turns yet.
No, because if they are trying to get in, they either need to let us reanimate the Spellseeker or like block with it. Like I think having that image is actually really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of like
They're
they
gonna have
can't
to-
really interact with
Yeah,
it.
because we
and-
either block it or they have to throw a coil at it. Like, they could throw 2 coils here, but then they're attacking for 7, and then that's fine. Realistically, we can play more Irish Spike and then gain some life.
Mhm.
Oh, unless they just kill that, but that's fine? Like I said, not ideal here, but I don't actually think that's the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, our life total is gonna suffer here.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm blocking here. This is great. I'm taking 4? Sure. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, but, I mean, I guess I do get another coil. It's the only downside. Okay. Oh! I don't think that's correct.
No, I don't think that's quite it. But the wake is good.
Alright, so this will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So unfortunately, we have to leave our creatures
need a
alive.
win. That's rough. Because I think we're at lethal if our creatures need to be alive.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. Okay, so maybe that Hero's Downfall was actually really bad for us.
Yeah, I guess the takeaway here is that Coma's a good card.
Well, so if we draw a land, we're okay. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
bank on the fact that we draw a land and probably chump blocks in if we can.
Yep, I think that's right. Actually, Arbor Elf. Like, I think we just can jump with.
Oh yeah, we jump with bird. Yeah,
Bird.
because yeah, it'll get us 8 mana. Yeah, you're totally right. Look how smart you are. The cabeza on this boy.
The noggin.
Yeah, I guess I'm tired. In my head, I was like, yeah, he's just he's just like a Llanowar elf. It's like, no.
Yeah, he's a dork.
In this one instance, he's incredibly better.
Matters a little more.
Yep. So they also figured that part out. So this isn't lethal though, right? 6 plus 6 is 12, 13. We are at 1.
Do they have the bolt for face?
Oh, well that'll do it. Oh, well,
yeah,
yeah.
that will do it, won't it?
that would have done it before anything. That's fine. Okay, well, we can't. Yeah, that's fine. Reanimator's a bad matchup for us. That is okay. We'll go to game 2. All right, game 2. We are on the play. This hand's okay.
Yeah.
We have a Signon 2.
And then turn 3, like, tracker into land.
Yeah.
And then we have some time warping to do.
I don't know if we throw this back. This is a tough one.
I think it's keepable. I think there's enough that we can draw into that would be nice.
Yeah, it's definitely an odd hand, but I do not think it's the worst thing in the world. That being said, we do also get to play the Triome without really affecting us, which is nice at least.
Yeah, I always love that.
Yup. Alright, so yeah, play Signet should be fine. We'll see what they're on. So, alright, there we go. Mirror
Perfect.
match. Okay. Not a lands. That would have been nice if it was land, but it's okay. If we don't draw a land, then I'll be a little sad. I guess we could always
Yeah,
play Realm
right.
Breaker if we needed to also.
Yeah,
We'll see.
true.
Yeah, 'cause
If we need to dig. I'd rather be able to just tracker into land, but you know.
honestly, if we draw a land, would we just court, which is maybe weird, but it does mean we just get to start drawing extra cards. Like, they don't have a creature.
That's true. Yeah, if they don't have.
Oh, that's annoying. I think I'm gonna Birds and Reclaimer here.
Yeah, I think Birds and Reclaimer.
Like, I don't particularly like it, but I also think we need turn like
It means if we hit a land next turn, it's really nice.
Yeah,
So we've got like tracker into.
I said this way also though, even if we don't draw anything like super relevant, if we just drop Bounty and we draw a fatty, like that's fine.
Yeah.
So we have now. That means we have a bunch of live draws. I don't like red. Okay, red and 6 is actually. Oh, that's not ideal. I can ping the birds. That's kind of fine though. Yeah. So this is actually kind of fine. I mean, I'm just gonna hit the red and 6. Unless they have a bolt. Okay, so that's not ideal for us, but still not the end of the world. Right.
Yeah, they don't have a fetch or anything yet to work with.
Ah, well, we drew the fatty.
I think it's Ren into searching for a land, right?
Oh, a milling? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. That makes perfect sense. And take this plains. I am sad that we just lost the Ula Bog, because that does not shuffle back in.
Yeah, that is a bummer.
But that's okay. I mean, like I said, we'll see what they play here.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not a creature, Court is looking pretty good.
It's also funny because Vigils and Hexproof, if we need to, I mean, if they don't play a creature, I can just kill the Renasex with the land. And they're cycling, which means I'm killing Renasex with a land and then playing Court, which seems good.
Yeah, the Vigilance coming in clutch.
Yeah, 'cause I think they're just going to play the Triome here. Oh, they're playing a Swamp. What do they have? Do you have a... Nothing. Okay, interesting. Good draw also. All right, so let's take up this plains because I don't care about it. I know it has hexproof, but I always freak out.
Maybe there's an edict. You never know. Do we time warp first?
I don't.
Or is there no reason to time warp?
I kind of
just Court?
think there's a reason to. Yeah.
Okay.
Heck, I'm even gonna leave the
blocker.
Yeah. I get to draw another card too.
The value.
This is alright. Maybe Court of Bounty is kind of cool actually. Like it's a little slow, but I mean, like they have to deal combat damage to us here.
Yeah. It's kind of like a planeswalker in that way of like if you can get it down with a little protection in front of it, it's gonna give you some serious.
Yeah, like here I'll 100% throw away this plains to if they have a hasty guy to block it, and then you get to drop Emrakul, which you know, I got to drop Emrakul and then cost Time Warp.
Yeah, that's like
no, they haven't. Are you absolutely shitting me?
Well, oh, it's a flyer. Yeah, okay, that's okay. We still have, we can still damage and then Time Warp, and that lets us Emrakul out, right?
No, well, at the beginning of, they didn't exert it, because you can't kill the land anyway, so we get to put a land into play, I guess, which is fine.
Yeah, we can put the land in, and then if we...
and then hit with the creature. Yeah, you're smart. Alright, fine, you're way smarter than me, stop bringing it up.
No, this is not the case. This is not what's going on here.
Alright, so yeah, go to combat. Attack. Deal the damage, become the Monarch again. Cast Time Warp, me. Oh, hold on. And no, that's fine. We're gonna tap. Oh, right, I can do any color. I literally am just an idiot, it's fine. And then this one. We can turn. Is it worth playing the land out? Probably not.
What would we use it for? Not too much, just like maybe if we hit Kenny.
Oh, sure. Draw a card.
We do have 2 draws and a Ren, so we are going like kind of 5 deep to try and find.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what do you think about down ticking Ren and 6 to try and find Kenny? Then we can get a hasty swing in here.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Alright, we did not. That is okay. Let's put this force in hand. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's the other option is, I guess I could play Utopia Patrol, wait till next turn and just entwine Tooth and Nail. Or do I just cast it now?
And get the creatures.
Yeah.
I think, just getting them seems okay. Just getting them to hand, maybe? Because we do have the Court of Bounty.
Yeah, we already built Ulamog, so we can't... You know what? I actually think I'm going to be greedy.
I love it. I love a little greed.
Also, I mean, I'm just going to also...
Might as well play the tracker, yeah.
If they want to kill the tracker, this is fine. I do not care. If you want to exert your guy to play the tracker, surprise, I'm going to hit you with Emrakul. I'm really surprised they haven't scooped here.
Yeah. Does Emrakul? What are Emrakul's keywords? I always forget.
Protection from spells that are one or more colors.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
that's
so hence my
challenging.
I'm surprised they aren't just like, yep, you got it. Yep, okay, so we got it.
There it is.
Alright, cool. So, alright, they're in kind of a red deck, which means I think Hydra Krasis is actually good here.
Crisis could be good.
I think Krasis is good, and I think Cutting Sower is good. Because Sower's just gonna die to anything that we put it on. I think this is fine, though.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, because my concern is, like anything we basically try to Sower, they're going to have a bolt. As we saw the first turn where they literally killed our 2 mana dorks.
Right. Just tons of bolts.
Well, we've done so far. We've won game 1 of both games so far by dropping into Eldrazi. So I believe our goal has been accomplished.
Yeah, we come out of the gates hot.
I'm so sad though. We had a 3/3 hexproof guy in the way to chump, and they're just like, we have the perfect answer. The one flying haste guy.
Yeah, that was a tragedy.
Truly.
But it didn't stop it in the end. Just a little bit of a speed bump, really.
Yeah, it was just delaying the inevitable, really. I'm honestly surprised by how well Court of Bounty did work there. I mean, I think you're correct in that it's kind of like a Planeswalker, and that if you have some kind of board protection, some kind of presence, that, drawing an extra card in turn is great. The Monarch's a very powerful mechanic, and the fact that, okay, cool,
True.
Oh, this one's so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of clunky and slow, right?
Yes, especially since they're on red, we know that this guy's dying immediately. Oh, this is even clunkier and weirder. Guess we're going to 5. I'm keeping this. I think I'm throwing back Plains and Vorinclex.
I sort of feel like we keep the Vorinclex as I think we get rid of the Time Warp, and Vorinclex is sort of the way back into the game.
I think that makes a lot of sense, yeah. Hopefully they don't blow up Arbor Elf on turn 1 or 2.
Yeah, it would be really nice if they just didn't.
I don't think they're gonna let it live. But I mean, pass to your turn. Alright, well, it didn't die in turn 1. That's good.
Yep.
Because if we can get Spring Bloom, we're pretty okay.
Show us Mox Jet off the top.
Oh my god. Damn it! Stop!
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. This is fine. It's just annoying. I mean, I would still love Mox Jet off the top. I would still cast Spring Bloom Druid.
Yep.
Okay, that's actually pretty good here.
Alright. We could play the tapped Overgrown Tomb.
Yeah, true, because we can't cast it anyway, so that's fine.
Maybe blue?
Yeah, I think blue's the color we use the most. Let's see. Yeah, because now we have 3 mana no matter what. If we draw a land, we can court here unless they play a creature. No, it's fine, because I can blow up Overgrown Tomb. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I put the Utopia Sprawl on the land I wanted to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Turns out, no longer sacrificing that land. Demonic Tutor. Oh, maybe we do play Court of Bounty if we draw a land right now. I guess unless they tutor... Oh, we don't know what they tutor for. They're right. It's Demonic Tutor.
Probably likely something with haste, though, right?
That would be my assumption, but they...
Just thinking because we did show them court turn game 1, but
that's the thing, though, is that I don't think of any 4-drop with haste.
Really?
I think I cast this. Just try to find the land.
So. Yep.
And I go green, blue again. Why not? Well, it's not the right land. That's fine.
Yep.
Sure, green. Play Spring Bloom Druid. Sacrifice this lands. I'm gonna get...
Maybe just grab the Wooburg? Grab a... Oh, we do need an extra... Yeah, I think maybe grab the white and the red just in case we rip, Omnath off the top. Or,
yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool, yeah, no, that's fine with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can play Vorinclex now, which is, I mean, not nothing.
It's really not.
They can take Court here. That's fine. Court felt like a dangerous proposition. I wonder, do you think they tutored for Court? Oh, Strip Mine's annoying. Yeah, yeah, that's frustrating, and they're gonna take down.
Yeah, that does get us.
And now,
That's gonna be that's gonna be pretty painful.
yep. So that's what they demonic tutored for. Boy, do I love that. Okay. Ren
Huh.
6 both games. Also, you know, not my favorite thing in the world.
Just
We.
insult to injury there.
I'm just gonna scoop it up then. We are about to get strip locked out.
Yeah.
All right. Frustrating. Fine. I still think what we had is correct. There's nothing else I think that really would do anything.
Yeah, does anything let us hit that? Yeah, nothing really helps us deal with a Renin 6, huh?
No, turns out Renin 6 is Abandoned Legacy because it's stupid. So, you know, it's one of those cards that it's very annoying. Like, I think we even have the deck that's good against Renin 6 for the most part, and that we kind of go really big, really fast.
Right, without lands.
But, yeah, it turns out they kind of hit exactly what they needed to in the right order. But we're on the play, though, so...
Okay.
It's a little rough. I guess we get to draw a card next turn. We don't have a 1-drop is my concern.
We might... Oh, yeah.
But we can pitch Oracle in order to find something else. But what would we find is my question.
It's a little slow, but it's not useless, which makes me want to keep it,
Okay.
you know?
I think it's totally fair. That's one of those hands where, like, I'm sure, like, if I talk to a pro, he'd be like, it's so simple. I'm like, I honestly could have gone either way, and
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because, yeah, this way we can play Mana Morphos even to draw another card, see what we want to do. I guess I could save it. Oh, you gotta be absolutely shitting me.
That is just abysmal.
It's fine, unless they have, like, they don't have Red and 6, and that's their first turn. I guess they do it on the back that, you know, we're screwed on lands. That Emrakul's not ideal, but it means we can pitch it and just shuffle our library, basically, with survival. Cool. Not doing anything still. Good for me.
Maybe just... yeah.
I think I'm just survival here. I don't need to Metamorphose yet.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, if they have another strip mine, then yes, I will be sad, but...
Yeah, I mean, if they play Renin 6 here, then they have Renin 6. It is what it is.
Well, they can't have it yet, so that's
They
good.
can't have it yet. We love that.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna... Is there a creature we want to play right now? Maybe is there a dork we want to play or something like that? Because I can play Heath, pitch Emrakul to get someone.
Yeah, we could also... it's rough. Like, I think we can pitch Emrakul and... Yeah, I think pitching Emrakul, getting a dork is good. And then, you know, maybe we're grabbing a Kenrith with a future survival.
Just worth it.
Birds?
Sure. Why not? Let's get...
A basic forest is fine, too, I think.
That's fine. I think you're probably correct.
Because we've got the Manamorphose lying around for if we, like, desperately need some kind of fixing.
Yep.
And the birds hopefully hangs out long enough to solve that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, is that if it survives, we can play Mirari's Wake, and they were kind of good forever. The only, and then we can always pitch this to whatever. So that's actually fine here. It's annoying, but not actually the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not, you know, game-ending for us.
Exactly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 mana. We could play Oracle and play 2 lands.
Could, or just play the Miraris. It's not a bad time for it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So this does mean that 8, 10 mana next turn. So if they don't kill Bird, we can just get Ulamog and then cast Ulamog. Which, I mean, it's pretty good. They kill
Bird. That seems pretty good.
Like, I assume they're going to kill Bird here, but maybe not.
Maybe just a reanimated
Well,
Traxa?
even if they reanimate Atraxa, that's fine for us. They draw a lot of cards, but I mean, we do just get to then exile Atraxa.
Wait, did we pitch Ulamog already?
No. We discarded Emrakul, but Emrakul shuffles our
Oh,
graveyard for a
Emrakul.
deck. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, survival here is actually kind of nice. So they got 3 mana. They have options. Like, if they reanimate, though, they're basically out of anything else. I guess they could draw Bolt, which would be annoying. Oh, they're going to get 2 mana, though, because they're going to attack and get a treasure token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, new news. This card was banned literally this morning.
I know. I saw the announcement. That's interesting.
It's one of those cards, I think it is funny because everyone's like, yeah, it's a pretty good card. And then, like, it was in, like, every format. Everyone's like, wait a minute. This is just so much value in one little package.
Is there a world where we play Oracle? And then try and, like, go until we, play lands. And then if we see a creature on top, we Manamorphose?
I think they're
I don't know. I'm bad at this.
Oh, they're playing Escape to the Wilds.
Okay.
So they have Wastelands. Ah, the Wasteland does nothing. Fury's annoying, but they can't cast it. They'd have to pitch us. They have to Duress, which only takes the Manamorphose.
Nice.
So I think, no, right now I think what I do is I'm just going to...
Yeah, I think just grabbing the Ulamog is the right move.
Yeah. If only because Fury's just going to kill Oracle and Birds next turn. I guess they can't cast this from their...
End of next turn.
Oh no, they can. They can still evoke. They can still discard a card from their red card from their hand. So that would be annoying.
Seems like that's the decision they're making right now.
Would that be fine? Just to kill birds, to pitch a card from your hand and do that? Yeah, I don't think that's a great play.
I think they're just wondering, what could they have for 10?
Yeah, I mean that's what 100% what they're wondering. But they also see that they have survival to finish on the field. So I feel like when you see that at like 10 mana, you're just like, okay, just. You get rid of, I mean, but maybe like, what's 1 more mana?
Exactly. What is 1 more mana?
Exactly what we need is one more mana. It's the perfect amount. I mean, I love this old artwork. I'm glad they included the old artwork in this card. Cause yeah, you guys started playing much late. Like you guys started playing later. When did you guys all start playing Magic again?
I was kind of like in and out. I have a bunch of like plenty old cards like Legends and like Invasion and stuff, but that was just from when my brother was playing. I really first started actually playing in like a Warwind block, like Alara, and then I've basically been in and out. Like, I'll go in a few sets and then be out for a few sets every once in a while since then. So they do go for the Fury. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Sad though.
So I think I now just drop a huge Hydrated Cases.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll pay 2 life. Blue.
Crisis for 8 is never bad.
Yep, let's just... I mean, draw 4, gain some life, play an 8-8. Yeah, seems alright. Our draws are pretty bad there, but I guess we could just, like, I mean, we'll see what they do here. They have a Recurring Nightmare, which is annoying, but it's not actually the end of the world here. Because of the Recurring Nightmare and sacrifice the Goblin token, we do get our thing back. I guess if they have a removal spell here, but even then, yeah, I don't know. I think this is actually okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot right now.
Yeah, Nightmare grabs them Atraxa, right? Like, I think that's kind of the fear.
Yeah, but so even then, though, then we can definitely get Ulamog and cast it.
Right.
And so that is gone, and then we can exile it, so it's never have to worry about it again. I guess they can bring back Fury, but something Fury's not that scary for us. Yeah, so they're playing this, which is fine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if they play Wasteland, I'm just gonna Time Warp. So. Yeah. So they get Atraxa, which is a dumb card. It's fine.
Yeah, nothing like drawing 5 cards.
Okay, so they get Minsc and Boo, Demonic Tutor, Ashen Rider. Good. These are great. That's some pretty good hits.
We get to see what they take too, right?
Yes, we get to see what they take, I believe. I can just do game log.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow, game log crazy. This is my Magic Arena brain is like, whoa,
dude,
jealous of this.
so I think it's funny. I started playing Invasion and like got back in during like I played a little bit during like Mirrored and Besieged and Scars of Mirrored and stuff like that. But I really got back in like hardcore at like Fate Reforged.
Mhm.
And at the time it was just like I would watch like people draft on Magic Online because like it was a comedy group I knew that would do Magic Online drafts. And so I just was like I learned on this client and it's so bad. Yeah, so there's Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Minsk and Boo, Timeless Hero, and Ashen Rider. Ashen Rider's a weird pick, mostly because you can't really cast in this deck. They have to have a way to discard it. I guess they can discard the hand size, and then the Recurring Nightmare is going to be annoying. But that still seems okay.
Oh yeah, 11 cards in hand. That is a little scary.
This is certainly not ideal. I do need to kill... I guess it can only do a non-legendary creature, but I still need to kill that Reflections, because that Reflections is going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we do also just have a big Crisis up in the air, so if we can get Ulamog...
Yeah, we do just get to bash him in.
Right.
Yes, you're not wrong. You're actually entirely not wrong.
We'll see what they do, though. Like, could they tutor for it? No, they're pretty low on mana at this point, too.
They have two... Yeah, they have... I mean, they have 2 mana.
7 also, but
That's crazy.
it's going to be fun, I think.
So how does it feel to have a team that's actually good at sports?
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, so
I'm a fan.
They wastelanded there, which I think is fine, but drawing the island means we can still get the Time Warp. Okay, so they Dreadbore. That's fine. So annoying. We know most of the cards are hand now, though, so I gotta pitch some cards.
We could also... Will we have it? Oh, no. We won't have enough to...
Emrakul?
Emrakul.
No, yeah, I'm counted as well.
Unless we draw a land and can Oracle into Time Warp. Or rather, draw a creature. If we drew a creature and we knew we'd be able to survival
we
either
can
way.
cast Oracle and then cast Time Warp.
Yep. We just have to hope we hit a creature on the draw, right?
Oh.
Because we won't necessarily... It's the risky play. We won't necessarily be able to survival.
I don't think
So I think it would probably take the smarter one.
Yeah, like I don't like that, but I think that's the correct line here. So let's pitch this. Yeah, we're gonna do Ulamog. Now we're casting this. Sure. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I can't do anything this man anyway. Next turn. Let's just cast this, get rid of their only things. This and this.
Pretty good.
Those are gone. Yeah, not bad. I'm gonna play this.
Maybe a tap land? Like the Overgrown? For the additional color options?
Good call. Alright, so it's a little awkward. They've drawn like a lot of lands at this point, but that being said, like, so now they're in a weird spot. Ulamog's indestructible. So there's not a great way for them to really deal with him. They have Demonic Tutor. Recurring Nightmare can't get them anything.
Yeah, I'm curious. Demonic Tutor is interesting. It's like, do they have anything in the deck that answers an Ulamog? We sure don't.
No, God, yeah, no, we would be dead. We could, yeah, it's like, well, we took Sower out, but... It is weird. They almost like, so like, at first game I was like, oh, they're red. They're like, you know, playing dragons and lightning bolts, and all of a sudden they turn into like black-red Reanimator.
I wonder if that was a big sideboard out.
It might have been. It's like hard to tell. That or just like their game one draw, we just kind of went too fast. Right. Their draw was awkward, but this is definitely a transformation that I was not prepared for. Okay, so there's a land drop. They have sneak attack. Oh, they can sneak attack Ashen Rider. That's annoying.
What's Ashen Rider do?
Enters the battlefield, dies, you exile target permanent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they had the answer. Which is annoying, because now they can get rid of Mirari's Wake. Which stinks.
Oh, it's target permanent?
Yeah. I don't particularly love that, you know, they had exactly the right answer. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Okay.
Oh, and they can keep bringing it back. Oh, that's scary.
Well, if they have another creature to sacrifice.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Time of Need. Oh, okay, well, Kindred doesn't get me back because they exiled the guy, so I think I'm taking Vorinclex.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
I don't love Vorinclex here, but I think I'm going to play Vorinclex and hope that I can flip him at some point in time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, we spoon a lot of our lands out of our deck, which means hopefully means the stuff we draw is useful stuff.
I mean, we have the flip next turn, right? If they don't deal with it.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
What is the flip Vorinclex? Does it do anything on its own, or do you need other creatures? Yeah,
no,
it does do stuff.
Yeah, but just does something
Nice.
on its own. So theoretically, it'd be quite good. It's just a matter of, I hope we, I mean, that being said, they just vampiric tutored, so I'm sure they have an answer now.
Yeah, they must have a creature.
Oh, they have a sneak attack, yeah, so what do they have this time? Grave Titan. Oh, and then their recurring Titan. Oh, God, okay. Yep, I mean, this will do it.
Yep.
Because, they should be able to make the 2/2, sacrifice the 2/2s to recurring nightmare to kick our boots in.
Yep. Grab back that Ashen Rider.
Yup. Stupid Ashen Rider. Are they doing it now? Yes, they are. Alright, yeah, okay. That's...
Yeah, that'll do it.
Dang it, we're so close to winning all these games, and so...
Yeah, and then just edged out by the exile effect was not what I was expecting.
Me neither. Alright, well, let's go on to game 3. Alright, so game 3, we're on the play. This hand's kind of slow. It's a bunch of 3-drops, and not a lot of doing anything. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, well, we're going to 5, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Alright, well, we're keeping this.
Yeah. Keeping and hoping for some nice draws, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this Triumph on the bottom and this Amber. I don't. Hold on, no, I don't want to.
Keep the Ember cool.
Yeah.
Keep the Ember cool, just in case we like rip Eureka or something.
That's exactly what I was thinking. This is probably. I guess I should have probably gone to 4. I don't know.
It's a bit of a stuffed hand.
Oh, good, great.
Oh, very good.
I believe Mitko heard you saying you did want to go 0-3, so. Idiot! You can't take anything from our hands, you fool! This is. Yep. They.
This is how we win.
They used 2-mana hand attack, and oh, all right. Well, sure, I guess.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we are getting there.
Just
I mean,
12 more turns, and they don't know what's gonna hit them.
If we top deck Eureka, I'm going to cry laugh.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
The Ready's annoying, but kind of fine.
Can it kill our? It can kill our Signet. That's messed.
It can also kill Emrakul, which is not ideal. Oh, they already did this turn. Interesting. Okay. I guess they know our hand, so they were like, well, might as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, yeah, we're in pretty rough shape here, because Duretti can just kind of kill whatever we play.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have Caracas. So
Oh, that's fun.
So no matter what we do, we're
That's a fun card to put in this. Okay.
Do you want to just go to game 2?
Maybe we get a really nice draw here. That's not terrible.
Not the worst thing in the world. I get to play this and make a second clue.
Yep.
So definitely by far not the worst draw. Yeah, so this is what they do. That's fine. Second blue source.
Hmm.
It's annoying that they get to sacrifice Ruby and then replay Ruby because of Lyris.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Like, don't be wrong, it's a sweet combo, but like I don't like being on the other end of it.
No, I don't either. Oh, double Duretti.
Okay, okay.
I think at this point we're probably safe to carry on.
Good. Mindslaver, good. They can sacrifice their artifact to play Mindslaver. That's great.
That's very good.
Yeah, it is. I don't like any of it. Guess what's coming in this next game? And it's Force of Vigor. That doesn't do anything, does it?
No,
Everything
it
else will hit us.
doesn't.
Yep, okay. Okay, Force of Vigor.
What about all right. But here's some overall, well, no, I don't know. Maybe Phantasmal Image, get our own Lyris. Maybe drop the Tooth and Nail.
Yeah, I think I'd also want to bring in
Yeah,
the
the slime is good. I think the tracker might be kind of slow. It keeps being pretty underperforming.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I almost want to cut Vorinclex just because they have Caracas. But like all of our guys are legendary, which does not help.
Yeah. The slime is good for the Caracas.
It's true. I think I'm gonna cut Reclaimer, who's not doing anything.
I like that.
Alright, we're going first.
I mean, draw off Monarch gets us there.
God, we're on game 2. Do I keep
Let's
this?
do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. If we need to, there's a Fimage to block to get blockers and stuff. We can play out the court.
It's true.
You know, there's more than nothing.
It is true. It is definitely more than nothing. I mean, we do get a turn 3 court, which is not like ideal, but if we draw like a big fatty in the next couple turns, it's pretty good. I mean, worst case to worst, we just have some mana, so. Oh, okay. So maybe it's the best play ever. Maybe this is we actually get this win. Hold on. Wait, find me some wood. I can't give you.
You got a knock on it.
I am a wizard at like only calling things that hurt me deeply. Like it's just like, oh, this is the perfect play unless they have this, and then they will always have that.
But I exclusively call good things.
That's true.
Like the Mox Jet that we totally hit that other game.
Yeah, you're not a wizard, Mike. Yeah, the owl, it's not that he was lost. He was just never coming to you at all.
I mean, what do they have here? You know?
They don't have anything. I don't think they're gonna have any hasty dudes. So I do think this court is accept. Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Sure. This does seem kind of amazing. Yep, go to my instep.
Take an extra card. Nothing wrong with that.
Cool. I mean, this hand's like it's funny because like this hand is honestly awful, but like if they destroy court, I'm just gonna cry. But like if they come to our court, like this is kind of hilarious. Sure.
Okay.
You have a hasty guy. That would not be good. Mother.
Oh, brutal.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, and we can't even Fimage it. That is truly sad.
Yep. Okay. Well.
Oh, we did get to get an extra land out.
Yeah, it's not nothing. They hit Vorinclex. That's annoying. I would have really liked Vorinclex next turn.
Yeah, Vorinclex next turn would have been very nice. At least they can't play it, right?
Yeah, they cannot play it.
That's good. I suppose it wouldn't really have many forests to find for them anyway.
Yeah. We do not have the colors of mana for that.
That is brutal.
The first time we've seen Omnath in literally this entire draft. Yeah, okay, maybe we just weren't meant to win a game. Maybe.
Maybe. We were destined not to.
God, I genuinely don't understand how do opponents have haste creatures in this cube. Like, there's, like, 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, and I genuinely only think of, like, 3. And...
Yeah. We're consistently running into some of them, huh?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so they get another card. What's the card you hit this time? You get time. Are you shitting me?
These are about the best pulls they could possibly hit.
Like, dude. I would have loved Warclux. I would have loved Time Warp.
I wouldn't mind any of those.
Oh my goodness.
Man, and the dashing playing around our Fimage too. We're
I know,
stuck
it's just
out
like,
here.
yeah, they, I don't, like, they don't know about Fimage. We didn't have it game one. They just, you know.
They just needed to dash.
Yep, and they get to trigger Monarch again. Cool, cool. Love it. I can't believe this is a thing. And they discard Archon. Let me guess, they're going to reanimate it now. I guess we get Fimage Archon, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Yep, there's plain Ragavan. Okay, good, good, good. It's not good, but you know.
But it's not.
Oh, they're gonna sacrifice it to play. Oh, this is hilarious, actually. This is actually how we get back into this.
Everybody has Recurring Nightmare.
This is actually how we get back into this. This is hilarious. So we're gonna pitch Embercool to shuffle our deck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great, if they have a counterspell, then we're kind of boned. But if, let's see, I mean, they can't attack. We get to copy it and make them discard a card. Or and sacrifice their creature. I was like, your opponent, you have 8 cards in hand. You could pitch literally anything. We have one chance, and if we do not hit it, we die. So, like, this is a classic EDH game where you go to, like, end your turn, your opponent goes, how many cards are in your hand? You're like, oh, like 10. All right, hold on.
Yep. Let me. Oh, and I don't have my Thought Vessel out. Give me a second.
That's one of those weird cards that I got when it like first came out. I found like an artist proof for it, and I got it immediately because I was like, this card. I feel like I'm gonna put this card in every deck, and I was just like, oh, turns out I was right. I have like weird. I was looking around. I have a weird. Like, I have an artist proof Mana Echoes. I don't know where I got it, and like I gave my friend an artist proof No Mercy like last year, and she's like, where the hell did you find this? And I was like, I don't know. I had it in a binder. I don't know where I got it. So either I'm like an art thief, or
like people just. You know, maybe people are just like leaving them on tables at conventions, like, oh, this isn't even a real card.
Yeah, this card's worthless. All right, opponent, I don't ask you for much, but if you could not have like exactly, actually, I don't have. No, you can even have. You know what? I don't care what you have. I don't think there's a spell you could have that would screw us over. I guess Memory Lapse is Memory Lapse. How did we draw that again? That is statistically unlikely.
That is statistically very unlikely.
I can pay for Miscalc. I can pay for Mana Leak. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, oh, they pitched Agent of Treachery.
I mean, any creature does give them Recurring Nightmare, right?
Yes,
scary.
that part's less good for us. Am I cycling this Jetmir's Garden or playing it?
I think playing it gets us a little closer to.
It gets us a lot closer to Omnath. So if we draw any white or red source, we can play Omnath.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not good for us. They still have 6. They're gonna have 7 cards in hand.
Yeah, pretty likely they have a creature they can cast here.
Yes.
Dare I say. Recurring Nightmare is really pretty wild.
Yeah, it's banned in Modern. Oh, they're just playing... Oh, they're getting Ragavan back, and they're gonna dash Ragavan again. Great! Opponent actually being very smart, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, the card we cannot deal with, a dashed Ragavan.
It's almost like it's a strong card.
I left Modern because I got sick of this card and like Modern Horizons 2, and now it follows me. It haunts me.
Yeah.
What are you hitting this time? What great
Just
card do we
you.
want? An Oracle. Oracle's not ideal for us, but it's fine. Oh, and you get to play this again and still steal something like a Court of Bounty. Yay! It's super fun.
That might.
Oh, they didn't even. They played like the Archon. Interesting. That's probably. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know. I might have just taken one of our things. I guess we have to pick a card again. All right. Well, shuffle our graveyard again. Let's go.
We'll definitely draw it again, right?
I hope not. Oh, sad monkey. You can't be dashed back, returned back to hand. Alright, okay. Nope, don't have anything put into play. No. Cool, cool. Good draw.
Cool. Doing a lot of nothing.
5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'll go to the next turn, but
Looking good.
no, we've drawn a lot of lands, and they hit literally all the things we wanted to hit. I had to pitch a hit.
Yeah, probably the other.
It doesn't matter. We go to 2 here, so if they have a bolt, we die.
Show us the bolt.
Yes. End it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, they get a Kolaghan's Command. Yeah. All right.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm truly sorry for the abysmal advice that is left. I guess there's still a sideboard here, right?
Oh no, we died. That was game 3.
That was game 3. Okay.
Or that was game 2. But yeah, we. So you don't think it was a bad way? You got to look at it this way. This is a channel first. This is a record.
An historic game.
A historic game. All right. So to be fair, generally, I think this deck was a lot of fun. I think we got really good. Like we mulliganed a lot with this deck, which I think is definitely a thing that happens in decks like this. But I mean, I think we mulliganed like a lot in this deck. And I said, I think Magic is variance. The fact that we drew the last game only lands and they literally monkeyed Time Warp and Boring Collect off the top, which cards we could have actively played. And like they had the only dash creature that like hurts us in that instance. It's like, okay, well, this sucks. But I mean, that being said, like I think this deck is super fun. I think it was super cool. I just definitely think we got a little unlucky there. Also, the fact that we played like exclusively like Reanimator decks, which beat these kind of decks.
Yeah, everybody. Literally, did everyone we play against have Recurring Nightmare, or just 2 of our opponents?
At least 2. But the first deck also had Reanimator cards.
It also had like Necromancy and
yeah. So turns out we played the worst matchup of our deck 3 times in a row. So
yes, yep.
I'm not chalking this one up to you. I'm chalking this one up to bad luck. But yeah, no, this was super fun, dude. I really appreciate you coming on, taking the time. It was super cool to have you. Like I said, I really enjoy hanging out with you and Sam, and I listen to your podcast all the time. So it's been very cool to actually like have you on just to come draft with me.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks for having me on. It's I haven't gotten to see the card pool of like these cubes too, so it's awesome to see like what kind of wacky stuff is out there. I know I want to put Recurring Nightmare in some decks now too.
Dude,
after seeing
so
how
good. I think it might be banned in Commander.
It might be. That would make some sense.
It is so good. It's so obnoxious. Yeah, it bounces back to hand. It's repeatable. It's
wild. It is in fact banned in Commander. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah. What a wild card.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, so I figured Vintage Cube ends in a couple days, but I figured that means that when the next format actually drops, I sadly don't know if Lord of the Rings is draftable anywhere. But I may have to drag you on at some point to another draft with me of a different format. Get your prowess in another, maybe on Arena, maybe back to your homeland.
Yeah, maybe some set where I know what the cards do would help.
That seems fair. That seems like a reasonable thing.
But yeah, thanks again for having me on too. That'll be fun when I'm looking forward to that Lord of the Rings set too. I think that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to shout out anything real quick at the end?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. If anyone is looking for a podcast to listen to, Howling Salt Mine. We talk about running into the worst matchup for your deck 3 games in a row. Any kind of situation like that might leave you a little salty or be overall kind of a rough experience. We like to talk about those. So stop by and check that out for a fun listen.
I will say a shout out for them. So it's fun enough. I listen to your podcast while I go on runs, which is probably a bad idea because it's laughing while running is really difficult.
It's just extra cardio, right?
Oh yeah, no, but it's the best. Just like background, just like listening to and just like distraction of just like you guys are hilarious. The stories are super funny. All the hosts are super awesome people. In fact, I didn't even realize I'm currently wearing my blue is a trash color for trash people shirt right now. So yeah, definitely check them out. They're definitely worth a listen. And Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff.
Yep. Anywhere you might find us.
Sick. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We will get the 3-0 one day. We've now got the 1-2, 2-1, and 0-3. We'll get there one day. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.